I see that he put that with that executive order for discrimination against Asians. I see the change. And
I'm black.
Meanwhile,
let's just go ahead and switch gears.
Meanwhile,
and let that be the next topic.
Yeah,
how do you feel that President Biden has done as a president in his first 105 days now? 104 or something like that?
I feel like the stimulus money that he gave.
Trump gave too.
I know that both of them gave, but the other one that he put in, thanks, it went towards the bill. I don't really know.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm just gonna say this.
I mean, what else? I mean, I don't.
The worst thing you could do is to give poor people money.
Oh yeah, they
because at the same time
they doing the most.
It's not like they building the economy. Well, you are building the economy up because you buying
all the Gucci. Have you not seen what people have been wearing? I've never seen Gucci out of stock. How is Gucci?
What it's called? Balenciagas, Giuseppe's, whatever it's called. All this stuff. When you know that's where that money going to.
Right.
You know what I mean? And hold on, the biggest thing, guns. There's a lot of guns that been being put on the street because of the PUA and all the stimuluses. I'm taking advantage of it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Heck yeah.
You know, it's nothing that I can do. It's not like I can stop it.
When COVID first started, and they said people when our police commissioner, when she got in the office and they announced, which I could not understand for the life of me, that they were not arresting anybody. Did you see the line?
Me and Rob was talking about
gun
that.
Stores? Oh yeah, that was the dumbest thing they could have did.
Hold on, how the fuck? I said they gonna come out and tell people that they only arresting people for these things.
Yeah. Right?
Are you serious? So now they gonna break in my house. They gonna take everything that I work for, and hey, you lucky we on the pandemic. hey, how AJ say? Hey, you lucky be on the you lucky be on the pandemic because we wouldn't arrest your ass.
Like The Wire.
Listen,
but did y'all see the lines at the gun store? I know. I saw them.
I went to the gun store.
But did you see the lines?
I went to the gun store on 8th and, Ellsworth. I went to go buy a gun, and I'm not lying to you. It was one gun that was there. One gun. What Puff Daddy say? One. It was only one gun there. And I was like, where? Like, and the guy said to me, he said, that's because of your President Biden. He gave that $1,400. Donald Trump then gave all this money too.
Right.
He gave it. What? Joe Biden didn't do anything for me.
First of all, we're not gonna blame.
He said
guns on Biden when they're talking about gun control.
President Biden said,
go ahead.
If you ain't black, he said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
Yeah, he said ain't too. He said ain't.
What have he done for black people? Nothing. He did. Asian people. That one incident happened with Asian.
Because he's a magician, also. Like
How does he feel about Biden? Because I feel like when you're a Biden supporter,
he most definitely don't like him.
No matter what.
We've had plenty of talks about that.
Biden.
Why he don't like Biden? Why he don't like Biden?
Because he's a Trump supporter, dude. I mean, I feel like, Trump supporters really need
a lot of the
reason
times
to not like Biden.
I'm being honest. I'm being honest. A lot of people don't like. One of the biggest things why people don't like Biden and people accept Trump is because most of the time it's gun laws. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things we do, and it's a lot of racists. But at the same time, I
vote for the hate because it's mostly hate.
But let me tell you this: when Donald Trump, let me just say this: when he was the president, he said that he wanted to cut food stamps off, and he wanted to control.
He said the meal boxes.
He said the meal boxes. He said I want to deliver the food. Do y'all disagree with that? Do y'all disagree with that?
Do we disagree with what?
Cut food stamps off and deliver food.
I mean, sort of, kind of.
You disagree with that?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I feel like when I'm sorry to cut you off. I feel like when George Bush was in office, and one of the things that he put in was there was a time limit on how long the government can help you. Do you remember that? After so long, you're getting cut off.
It was 5 years.
Right. Now, I understand that because some people, especially if they have younger children and they need help and whatever else, sometimes it takes you a minute to get on your feet. His thing was like, look, in 5 years, if you ain't do it, you don't want to do it.
But hold up.
That's just what it is.
But wait,
so I understood that.
He's still giving food. How many people y'all
know? No.
How many people y'all know selling food stamps?
Do you know the food that he was trying to give people?
Healthy food.
That was not healthy food. You must not have done the research.
Hold on. What was the food? Name the food.
You must not have done the research.
Name the food.
It was one of them had like byproduct, like animal byproducts in it. The stuff that he was trying to give to people was not healthy food. It was not. You could not have possibly looked at it, because in order to look at that box old food that he was trying to give people, that had to be something that was going on during the Industrial Revolution, because that was the food that he was trying to give them.
You ain't named no food yet.
Hey, I'm not letting the government send me food.
Look it up.
Well, at the same time,
I'm not gonna let them send me food.
Hold on, time out. But you also don't get food stamps.
Even if I did.
But I'm just saying. So I'm
hold on, and I'm not turning them down if I don't get it.
No, I you know,
I'm not turning them down.
Hey,
either.
listen, I'm the main one. I'm number one advocate for food stamps. But at the same time, is that really a bad thing? You know what I mean? I'm just naming something that he was trying to change, because I also started off the show talking about obesity and heart disease. So if we talking about that and what people are spending their money on as far as you know, with their food stamps, I didn't think that it was that much bad.
See, if you say
on top of that, shut down all these everywhere you go. There's a Wendy's, and across from the Wendy's is a Popeye. Across from the Popeyes is a Burger King. Across from Burger King is a McDonald's. In conjunction, you gotta shut them down first.
Shout outs to President Obama, because you notice when Obama came in office, they started putting the calories for the food.
The Healthy Food Initiative.
Right. So that at least gave you, that was like mandatory. You know what I mean? Like now at this point, let me go to Wendy's, let me get a number one. Number one, okay, you know you're going to get 1,200 calories.
And they ordering it.
For the people that actually read it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They order and they don't care. Now, to say that, how many people were mad at our mayor?
And Wendy's is always bad.
When he put in that tax, when he put the soda tax into effect. So many people were mad, and he got on TV. I love our mayor. I voted for him, and what had me cracking up?
That was bad. The soda tax.
No.
Stupid.
No.
That was dumb.
The soda tax at this time, the school that my daughter went to, she was no longer in private school, she was in public school. The school that my daughter went to, I would normally buy supplies and stuff to give to her school when school year would start. I remember I spoke to her 5th grade teacher, and she was like, Miss, you don't have to buy anything. And I was like, what you mean? You don't need tissues? She said, do you know how much money the school district had got for that soda tax?
That's because they
were
shut down
already projected
700 other schools.
Listen, I live right across the street from a school, and the school don't. What?
But no. But see, also what we had to realize what that soda tax did, there was so much more for early childhood education, because the schools they shut down and the buildings that they sold for the Philadelphia school district, the school district got no money for it. No money for it. Starter Flasher, a school that my dad went to, they sold that building. It's luxury condos. That was a school district owned building. The school district got no money for it. That sounds
like bad business to me.
Right. But it's not, you know what's crazy? It's actually not.
He sounded like Donald Trump when he said that.
It's not that.
That's what Donald Trump said.
That wasn't our mayor. That was actually one of our city councilmen, who's actually one of us, who put that in effect for those school district buildings to be sold, and he got kickbacks from that. But what I'm saying is, with that sugar, it's good business for him to treat
for him.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But that sugar tax, he got on TV and he said, do we not see obesity within the inner city? He said, look at obesity, look at the diabetes. Like, you're not going to die if you don't have a soda. Drink some water. And I was like, I couldn't agree with him more. What's gonna kill you from drinking some water?
What's gonna kill you from drinking some water? After school programs.
That was your mayor's street. Like, he was trying
That's
to
what I'm saying.
Something.
That wasn't him.
street said turn the lights out.
You could take that money from the sugar tax and not just put it into, like, it's good that you didn't have to put all that money towards supplies and stuff, but how updated are the books? How updated are
the books are actually a lot
We just
better
seen
than
the lady was stealing all the damn money for the city. We just seen the lady, and I was like, oh God. The lady stealing all the damn money.
That's what I'm saying.
That's just another way to funnel money somewhere.
The thing is that I don't know all of these schools, but some of the schools that these kids go to, some of them are better. But what we also have to realize too is that the school district, they put on their website, they make phone calls. I know because they call me all my life. They send emails. They let you know when they're having all types of committee meetings. How many of y'all go to these committee meetings?
No.
How many of y'all?
I don't.
So while we're sitting here, we're talking about, well, what did they do with this? Who shows up? Because I know how many times I've showed up.
How we know about it?
How we know because it's on the school district website. Because they call. Because they send letters. I know because I've gone to committee meetings.
I got kicked off my committee meeting.
I've gone to home and school meetings and been maybe 3 parents and I'm one of the 3. I've been there and I've sat there and I'll be like, this don't make no sense.
My kids go to Mastery Charter.
So my kids go to special admit school.
My son about to go to a good school too.
That's what I'm saying. My daughter goes to a special admit school. Whoop whoop, shout out to her. My son goes to a special admit school. Whoop whoop, shout out to him. But still, like, we have to make sure that we're playing our part also. And the problem is that a lot of times parents, I understand we're busy, we're working. I understand all that. But my thing is if I could be like, you know what, I'll tell my boss I'm gonna be late today, or I gotta leave a little early because this is going on. I need to know what's going on in my kid's school. And the problem is that these parents, they're not worried about what's going on in these kids' schools. They don't have those conversations with those parents, with those teachers. My kids' teachers know, I don't care what I'm doing. If you call me, I'm dropping what I'm doing. I'm leaving work. And if I got to come to that school, be it good or bad, it's just going to be a problem.
Let me ask you this question, AJ. What middle school you went to?
You already know what middle school I went to.
I want you to tell the people.
And my dad stopped drop what he was doing and rolled the place.
What middle school you went to?
I went to Thomas Fitzsimons Middle School.
What's going on there?
Oh, first of all, you already see what's going on there.
Not a damn thing.
That's what I said.
It's just sitting there.
Right. Because our city councilman, he was the person that was responsible for all of these schools that are being sold off, that are being made into luxury condos. Do you know they've been trying to do the same thing to Duckery? And Duckery have been fighting non-stop. They tried to sell it to Temple. Then they tried to turn it into like condos. Like these are our neighborhood. These schools are in our neighborhoods.
How do you close school? Now, when we was in school, we already had 35 kids in our school, in our class. They shutting schools down.
Right.
So what it look like now?
Right.
These schools are not opening back up.
Right.
You know what I mean? They closed. Like people, like do we realize these schools are closed? They just sitting there.
What was that?
Collecting dust.
They're just sitting there.
Right.
Like I'm talking about, like people not even going inside. So it's just like, man, after a while,
You know why these schools are sitting there? You know why these vacant buildings are sitting there?
Because
what it does is it brings the property value down, and as it continues to bring the property value down, what happens is you have big businesses that come in, and then they buy them, and then they up it. What they do is they 2 and 3 times the rate, and then they gentrify it, and they rent it out as luxury condos with an urban feel, and then they call it Central Philadelphia. Like, this is not Central Philadelphia, this is North Philly. You're not going to call it Central Philadelphia. This is what they do. But this is what I'm saying. When we have these town halls, when we have these committee meetings, nobody is fighting for our neighborhoods. We're not fighting for our neighborhoods because we're at the Gucci store with the stimulus checks, and we're at Neiman Marcus and all these other stores talking about, because, I've been getting money and all the other stuff they do, because we're not going to act like you don't see them on Instagram. Right. Because they've been getting money and all this other nonsense. That's not what they're doing. This is not important to them. So their children's education is not important to them until they find out their kid's not going to graduate. Then all of a sudden it's the teacher's fault.
That's both of their fault then.
Right, but I'm saying, because you already know when they come up there, it's the teacher's fault. And why you ain't called me, and how you not checking up on your child?
Well, hold up. Joe Biden don't have any, he don't have no responsibility to none of this.
Who said that?
I'm just saying, because we was talking about Joe Biden, And I just want to know, like, is he at fault at anything?
He most definitely is responsible.
Because keep in mind, he was the vice president with Barack Obama. So I mean, he know the deal. I mean.
See, the thing is this is what I feel like, and I agree with Dr. Umar when he said this. We put so much of our oh my God, can you come save me into our government that we're not taking accountability and we're not taking responsibility for ourselves. These are our neighborhoods. Biden don't live here. What are we doing? Like, he don't live here.
He from here.
He ain't from here. Shut up.
From
Delaware.
That's good enough. Tri-state.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, we keep looking
good streets.
We keep looking to these people that are not going to do anything for us, and we're like, okay, well, we need help. The difference is between our neighborhoods and Chinatown and these other areas is what they do. They still thank you, and they still believe it takes a village. They still have that mindset, and when they're having these town halls and everything else, they show up, and they show up in numbers. They want to know what's going on in their neighborhood because they have the finances to back it. Also, because these are the businesses that they own. How many
people you told about the town halls?
How many people have I told?
Yeah.
Oh, I told plenty of people. Each time something came up. Each time I came up.
She ain't telling me either.
First of all, you work 12 jobs.
No. You just hold up. Hold up.
No.
You just said, you literally just said, I don't care what I'm doing, I'm gonna drop everything, but you gonna blame him for not being there after you didn't tell me.
Can I finish my statement?
Thank you.
Can I finish my statement? Because one, we ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna act like we was all conversating and we knew what was going on 5-10 years ago when all of this stuff was going on. I'm still trying to figure out if you got your green card yet, because whenever I do tell you something, you at one of your 12 jobs.
What I said.
Yeah, but what I said. I'm about to report you to ISIS if I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking, y'all.
Come get me.
He's a citizen.
Come get me.
He's a citizen. Y'all two just didn't work like y'all. Not, but
because it's a shame that we got to work this damn.
I understand.
You never told me about
slaves, man.
I understand.
You never told me about the town hall.
We got. Look all what we got to do, man.
Did I have your number?
When was the last time you went to a town hall?
Did I have your number? Was we talking then?
When was the last time you went to a town hall?
She could have posted on her social media.
Yeah, I could have.
But
and you know what's crazy? And I've actually done it before. We can go through my phone. I can show you each time the election. No.
Go to your
each
page.
time anybody, because I delete stuff, so no. But each time the election comes up on my social media page, I post each candidate, Republican, Democrat, Liberal, and I post their information that's pertinent to the position that they're running for. I've done it numerous. Yes, it does. I've done it numerous times because we need to know who these people are that we're voting for. We can't just be voting for people because they're black and they're Democrat. We can't be voting for folk because you know what? Well, he's a cool white dude. Everybody else voted for him.
Did you ever vote for a Republican?
Did I vote for a Republican?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
What Republican?
Yes, I did.
Bush.
You voted for Bush?
No, actually.
Right, you voted for Bush?
Nah, I didn't vote.
What Republican you vote for? Trump?
I voted for McCain, actually.
McCain?
Yeah. When he was alive.
Hold on. That was over Barack Obama. You ain't shit.
No, it's not that.
No.
What I took into consideration.
What?
The second time, I did vote for Barack the second time. But
hold on.
That's
I can see you not voting for him.
The first time, I can see you not voting for him the second time. But the first time he went against McCain. The second time he went with the other boy. What's the boy name?
Okay, so what can you tell me that was, because this is what I'm most definitely going to put out there, and I want this to be known. I appreciate everything that Barack stands for. What he stands for is awesome. But what do y'all think the first black president was going to be able to do for the black community?
We wouldn't know until we get him.
Because last I checked, there was a whole lot that he was not able to do, because anytime something was put up, it was getting vetoed.
But we wouldn't know unless you vote for him. We had to get him in office first. It was getting vetoed. Chris Rock what's funny? Chris Rock made a joke years ago, and he said, if there's ever the first black president, he said, man, he just gonna be, and not saying he's the puppet, but he said he ain't gonna really be able to do anything, because this is what we don't understand. When he was voted into office,
which was a monumental moment. The whole thing is that y'all community's not that bad. Y'all had a black president. Is that not always? Well, y'all can do it. Y'all had a black president.
I wouldn't give a flying
you had a black president.
rabbits behind. I voted for Barack Obama because he was black. Okay. The very first time.
One reason only.
I didn't care what his background was.
But
I did not give a damn.
That were put in were not for they were more for LGBTQ and trans people.
That was the second go around. Not the first go around. The first go around is because he was black. The second go around because the letters.
It started with the first.
I cannot believe this.
It started with the first. It started with the first time. Oh my God.
He didn't never.
You didn't even vote for him the first term, so you didn't even want his black ass in there.
I knew he wasn't gonna be able to do anything,
so
and he wasn't able to do anything.
Get a first black
but this is what this is what gets me. You getting so worked up about he was black. Oh my God, you should have did it. What was done? What was done for our community the whole time he was in there? What was done?
I don't care.
That's what I'm saying, because you don't care.
No, I don't care. McCain.
What was done?
You already had him behind the 8 ball before you even voted.
Done? It don't matter. What was done? I'm asking. I really want to know. Please, can you give me answers?
She talking about what was done.
What was done?
It was two clean slates. It was two clean slates. It was two clean slates.
Let's not forget when those riots happened and our people were being shot in the street. What was done? Was anything done? He didn't go in there. There was no executive order put in that said that unarmed black people are getting shot in the streets.
AJ.
Can we not kill them? That did not happen.
Hold on, time out. You talking about what was done.
Whatever.
But what created the vote? When you went into the polls and said, I'm voting for McCain, what was the comparison? You talking about what was done. No, it's not about what was done. It's about what we going off of. I'm not going to lie. When I went in the poll, I could have went in there blindfolded. Obama had my vote from the very beginning. But McCain, it was a landslide. Okay. And the thing about it was, what McCain was putting up, it wasn't even close. You know what I mean? It wasn't even close. When you see Biden and Trump, that broke records. Like, people believed in both people. Some people wanted Trump out. Some people wanted Trump in. This wasn't a good... Man, we knew... Listen, we knew Obama won. I was on my way home from Walmart. We knew he won at 10 o'clock. Okay. It was over. McCain didn't have a chance. He didn't have a vision. Anybody that I feel like that voted for McCain was just solely voting for him because they was white.
Nah, not at all.
I don't know not one black person besides you that voted for McCain.
Because even if they did, they're not going to sit here and they're not going to say it.
What did you like from McCain that made you vote for him?
I liked a lot of the principles and stuff that he stood for. Him being a vet. Some of the things that he was running on, I liked, and at the time, I voted for it. So
I get you that. I give you that. I give you the vet. I give you the vet because at that time we was dealing with a lot of the soldier issues.
It is.
But at the same time, Obama was black.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. But you still have yet.
Who you voted for, Rob?
You still have yet to say. He said he didn't vote.
Nah, I definitely didn't say that. I said I didn't vote for Bush. What I said was, I voted for Barack Obama for one reason and one reason only. Because at the end of the day,
most people voted for one reason.
I get everything you're saying, right. But at the end of the day, like I said, you already put him behind the 8 ball. You already said before you doomed him from the start. I mean, hindsight is 20/20. You can say whatever you want. When you stepped in that voting booth, you said, "Fuck Barack Obama. He ain't gonna do nothing because he's black."
No, I said he's not going to be able to do nothing because he's black.
Either or.
I wouldn't care.
They're not going to allow him to do anything.
So what's the point of us ever striving to be black excellence if you're just going to say
they're not going to allow him to do anything? And at the time, like I said, they're not going to allow him to do anything, and that's awesome. But what I said was that's who I voted for at the time, and with my father being a vet and a lot of family members, okay. And I can also talk to my dad about politics, and my dad understands why I did what I did. And at the end of the day, it's my right that I can vote for whoever the hell I want to vote for.
No one's
and that's
denying
just
that.
what it is. So whoever I decide to vote for is whoever I decide to vote for because that's my right.
No one's denying your right.
So it don't matter who I decide to vote for.
No one's denying your right.
So it don't matter. So what I'm saying is, it don't matter who I decide to vote for and why I decided to vote for him. Just like people stepped in the booth and they voted for Trump because they was like, I thought it was a joke. I didn't really think he was going to win. So many people said that. So many people went on TV and said that. I didn't really think he was going to win.
The last vote was Biden and Trump. It took me a minute. I ain't gonna lie. It took me a minute. I wasn't that much against Donald Trump. I don't like
that man. All he preached was hate speech, but you wasn't against him.
Hate who?
Anybody who's not like him. Rhetoric, just hate. He called people from Haiti. He said they live in shitholes. We need to make our people have no jobs. Our schools are dead. Everything that man said. We need to build a wall because Mexico is bringing all these rapists and they're bringing up. None of this stuff had any sort of no factual evidence behind anything that he said.
Joe Biden also told you that he gonna give you $15 an hour for minimum wage.
Well, I don't make $15 an hour, so
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
So
and
at the end of that,
the price of living is also going up. So with him saying $15 an hour, what's that gonna do? But also, our state was already talking about $15 an hour before he even stepped in wherever in the White House, and before he even took office and was saying that, our state was already talking about pushing $15 an hour. But with the price of living going up, it don't even matter if they pay them $15 an hour, because if they're making $15 an hour and they got 2 kids, do it matter?
Donald Trump was okay.
If the rent is $2,000,
Donald Trump was okay with the gun laws. I was happy about that. You know what I mean? Biden was trying to ban.
Of course he was.
Like the AR-15s and let's say assault rifles.
Who needs an assault rifle on the street?
It doesn't matter.
Right.
I have one.
Right.
So you want to ban something that I have.
Right.
So, I mean, is that fair? You know what I mean? Because you got a couple idiots in the world. It's not like guns kill people.
Right.
It's people. People kill people.
Right.
So
would your life be any worse if you didn't have that assault rifle? Would your life be any worse if you didn't have that assault rifle?
No.
Right.
I'm just saying.
And I'm speaking from somebody who also has the license to carry and also carries. I mean,
but at the same time, when I went in there and cast my vote, I thought of a lot of things. A lot of things came to my mind, and I thought the country needed to change. I don't think that my vote or the change that we was looking at was going to make a hell of a difference.
I said I didn't think neither one of them was going to do anything.
You know what I mean? At the end of it all, but
not for our community.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I left it right there. You know what I mean? And I just know this. When it came to giving money, President Trump, he gave a lot of it.
Me.
I came up
because he knew that time was
coming. Listen. I can say this: when I filed my W-2 for 2020, I made the most money I ever made with Donald Trump in the office.
How much did you get back?
What I got back?
Yeah,
no, I ain't
getting nothing back. I get that back either.
Now, I've heard people say that before. Like I've always asked this question.
The more money you make, the more.
When people say, Donald Trump, the most black businesses under Donald Trump, this, that, and the third. Was it because Donald Trump was there during the time, or did Donald Trump have a direct effect on that?
I think. Hold on.
People already building up to this. Because you also have to have some type of vision, and you also have to have some type of knowledge, and you also have to have some type of want to. I don't think you could put somebody in the office and all of a sudden you want to do better for yourself or your family. I think that's within you, either is or isn't to begin with.
I think all the hate that was for Donald Trump kept black people together. All the hate that people, like the black people had against Donald Trump, helped black businesses strive to be great. We pushed for something. Now we took our foot off the gas when Joe Biden got in office.
I don't think so because
I believe when Donald Trump was in office, everybody was working together. We was trying to figure out to keep the black dollar together. When Joe Biden got into office, all that stuff happened.
Because I don't think so either. I saw a lot of black businesses that went out of business.
No, I'm not saying no.
Being kept in the
But why do y'all think the black businesses in 2020, all the hate that came from Donald Trump, all the hate that was for Donald Trump, all them businesses when they were saying, oh well, we're gonna keep the black dollar in the community. Everybody was trying to come up with a formula and a strategy to keep and try to make a business or come out and do something. Joe Biden said, this is what I'm going to do for y'all. I know you making $8, $10 an hour. I'm going to give you 15. So now people start taking their foot off the gas. Joe Biden is more so.
But I think that's the deal with them. If going from 8 to 15 make you put the foot off the gas, then you never wanted your own business to begin with.
But that's the thing.
It was never for the cause.
But that's the thing. Sometimes it takes the hate or somebody motivating you to go to the next level. Sometimes that's what it is. I'm sorry.
I didn't see that.
I can show you. I can show you. In 2020, I done probably supported over 20 black businesses that probably wouldn't even been there if it wasn't for Donald Trump.
These are businesses. These are probably people, more than likely, people that already wanted their own business.
But what made them start it? Because of the hate.
Business. No, because they're tired of working for people. Everybody that I know who have their own business, and my brother has a successful business. He has his own business. He was already working towards that before Trump got in office. It had nothing to do with him. People are literally tired of getting up every day, making somebody else rich, and working to pay bills and die.
That's a lie.
People not tired
because you still, if that's the case, y'all both work for somebody right now.
But
y'all both work for somebody right now.
We're making up.
But it does not matter. You still get up. You get up every day. No, it does not matter.
Trump was in office, I still had to get up and work for somebody.
At the same time, we had a new president, and you still getting up and working for somebody.
Right, but the difference is that I made a change, a drastic change.
Okay.
A drastic change.
All right.
So this is what I'm saying. It don't have nothing to do with him, because if that's the case, if you know daggone well that slow feet don't eat, you're gonna figure it out. It don't have nothing to do with whoever is in office. It don't matter. You're gonna find a way to get it. That's just what it is. It don't have nothing to do with that. Do you got the push? Do you got the initiative to get up and know that?
So you telling me in 2020 you ain't seen more black businesses opening?
I saw businesses open before that.
In 2019, that's a damn lie.
So you gonna tell me
that's
what
a damn lie?
So you gonna tell me what I saw? Right, solid.
Prove it. I can prove it.
You can speak for me.
That's the thing. I can prove it. That's the difference.
You can speak for me.
Because only thing we can do, all we can do is talk facts. I can show you everybody that started a business in 2020. In 2020.
Snapback Beauty, Bestique, what's the other girl?
All you gotta do is go to No Holding Thoughts. You'll see everybody that started their business in 2020.
I'm not even talking about No Holding Thoughts page. I'm talking about the pages that I know that people who already started their business